You're listening to Quantum Childhood, a Tales from the Loop actual play podcast presented by Geek at Arms. My name is Brian, I'll be the Game Master. Let's introduce our players.
So my character's name is Mo. She's 12 years old. My name is Yolanda.
Hi, I'm Christian. I play Enzo, the weirdo, who's 14 years old.
Well, hi, I'm Jacob. I play Kevin, the popular kid, who's like 13 or something.
I'm John. I play Joe Marsh Smith. I'm the rocker kid, about 14 years old.
I am Jacob, not the same one, and I play Cody the Hick.
My character's name is Billy Jacobs. He's a 14-year-old troublemaker, and my name is James.
This is episode 16 of the 4 Seasons of Mad Science. I'm Wagner, part 5. So at the end of the last session, you had finished vandalizing the Walmart and were on your way back to the library, presumably to check in with Isaac. It's a bit of a bike ride between the two places. It takes you probably 20 to 30 minutes. And when you get there, you all pull up in front of the library on your bikes, and you look around and you realize that Billy and Enzo both went missing at some point. You didn't hear anything, you didn't notice anything, but they're just not there.
That's not good.
They didn't know anything important, right, guys?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, what we have to decide, though, before we go in, then, is who's going to take credit for killing the robots?
Now, I will say Billy had that drive that he pulled out of the robot at the Walmart.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Wait a minute. I thought he gave it to Kevin.
Nope,
Okay.
he did not.
I feel like I remember this too. Right?
GM's Fiat. This is now a part of the plot.
See, you said no time travel, but we've ended up with a Mandela effect timeline, it sounds like.
What's the Mandela effect? You've got to explain.
I'm not familiar with this one either.
For the listeners.
It's people remember the name of the Bernstein Bears series being spelled differently, and they also remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison. So it's the phenomenon of false memories explained using multiverses.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. One of the other common ones has to do with a movie with Shaq in it. I forget exactly what the confusion is. I'm not familiar with it.
Interesting.
Okay.
So somewhere between Walmart and here, your friends went missing. And one of them had some possibly critical information with him.
I feel like it's not that important. I mean, obviously Billy's more important than the hard drive, right?
Right.
One would think so.
Does the library look normal?
As far as you can tell, yes, it does.
Okay. Well, guys, I can try to retrace our path really quick and see if there's anything that we left behind. But we should also make sure that Isaac's okay.
Yeah.
And maybe, Mogu, you can talk to your friend. I don't know. Maybe there's something happening in town that we don't know about.
Sure.
Also, let's revisit what Mogu was able to find when she was working on doing some of the searching. I think when she was trying to get Isaac back online, I think we were looking some stuff up or something. Or using the computer as a tandem.
You had discovered that Isaac had recorded the murder of Lena.
Yes.
But without sound, right?
Or without sound, just
Right.
just video.
Right. Just video. Okay.
Oh, so it's only PG.
Yes.
Didn't we find out something about the antenna, that we could use antenna or something?
Right. You had discovered a little bit about
Yes.
the communication protocol used, so that if you can find a receiver transmitter, you can possibly track infected robots.
Okay. So, Cody, do we stick together, or are you heading out, and then we're going to go in the library and you meet us later? What do you want to do?
Well, I think I'm the fastest person on a bike.
There's no doubt about that.
I can try to quickly see if there's anything up, and then come back while you guys figure out what you can here, and then we can go from there.
Sounds like a great way to get abducted.
I just really want to use my points that I've spent.
Nice.
What if someone just followed him slowly? in case, so we could see him be
I think-
abducted.
I think Kevin should go too.
In case
Hear that?
somebody,
She's trying to get rid of you.
He's, what? Oh, what? I hear a weird voice make me doubt my friendships.
I mean, are you going to leave Cody alone?
No, if we double up, that's okay. Yeah, we back each other up.
Yeah, you can ride on my handlebars, Kevin.
Plus, you always have so much luck with charming. Chances are somebody's going to abduct you, and you're going to charm them into not to.
And Mogu and I can work with Isaac again and get back on the computer and try to find some more stuff.
Solid plan.
Okay. So you guys be fast. Hurry and get back here. Please be safe.
All right.
Okay, Mom.
So
Wow.
Jomar and Mogu go into the library, and they find that Isaac is starting to be a little bit ambulatory. He can walk around now, and he's bolted that covering back onto his torso so that his insides are no longer outside. He says, "Oh,
Convenient.
well, welcome back, friends.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
Did you stop whatever was happening at the Walmart?"
I
Yeah,
wouldn't call it stop.
it was interesting,
There was a lot of milk.
and robots.
Yes. Well, this entire thing revolves around robots, so that
Yes.
does not surprise me.
Well, we think we figured out some of what was going on there, Isaac. But Mogu and I need to try to figure out a little bit more of. So you've got this video with no sound. We were able to see that. We've got a little bit of information from the computer. Is there anything else that you can think of that you could help us with, as far as, sometimes we're not asking the right questions, but could you help us with, like, what could we do next? Like, any ideas will help us.
Well, I have been examining some maps of the area, and I believe I have located where Hugin and Moonin are gathering robots to infect them with the Wagner rings. I could probably lead you there.
Isaac, that sounds like a really good idea. Could Mogu and I wait with you until our two guys get back? They're going to check some retracing of steps real quick, and when they get back, maybe we can go with you then. Can we just maybe sit and maybe do some more research and maybe think of some other stuff?
Of course. So then let's cut over to Cody and Kevin, who are riding back to the north, retracing your steps.
All right.
Bing, bing. That's his bike bell.
Oh, are you bouncing on it?
Yes.
Great.
And you get up to actually right around the police station.
Okay.
And you see both bikes, Billy's and Enzo's bikes, lying on the side of the road, and the front wheel of Billy's is bent.
Are there any brake marks from cars or bikes on the road?
Not from cars, but you can see there was some rubber laid down under Billy's tires.
Oh, and no sign of the hard drive.
No sign of the hard drive, but you do find. Actually, make an investigate check, please,
All right.
both of you.
All right. Time to use all those skills.
Not my strong suit. Definitely not my strong suit.
All right.
It is a bike.
It is a bike. So you look around for a little bit, and Kevin finds under a hedge, or what passes for a hedge in Boulder City, it's more like a bunch of rocks, is Enzo's bag.
Oh, his bag. Yes.
Hey, Kevin, is his notebook inside?
I think so.
Yes, you find his notebook inside.
Dude, this is a sweet picture of, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it's good and insightful.
I grab the notebook from you and flip to the back to see if there's anything new or useful.
I forget the last thing that he was sketching. Probably something in the Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, is a little portrait of Brandon. We'll say that.
Okay.
But there doesn't seem he didn't take any notes between Walmart and wherever he is now.
Okay. I close it sheepishly and hand it back. Sorry, dude. Yeah, just trying to stay on task, We can appreciate the art later.
That's cool. That's cool. I know. Danger, abduction gets to you.
And just how close are we to the police station?
About a block and a half.
Okay. Is there anything closer that would have been within hearing distance if there had been a crash?
Well, there's some businesses here. Like there's an insurance office and one of those places that makes keys and rents out post office boxes.
Okay, people rent post office boxes?
Yes.
You have to.
What is it, like mailboxes and more? One of those places.
Oh, okay. This is I forgot. This is partly sci-fi setting.
Yes.
Okay.
Rental postal addresses are very high tech.
Oh, wait. Kevin's not totally sure, but this may be where my dad's accounting office is.
Make a contact roll. Nope.
Kevin is clueless about it, as usual.
I want to check out the nearest. Is there a nearby business that looks open?
Yeah, that mailbox's place is open, and the door is open even. So if there was a noise, they likely would have heard it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, then I want to go in and try to find somebody who might have heard something.
Oh, I'm coming too.
All right, so there's a guy inside. He is grossly overweight, bald, and he's got this big mustache. He's wearing a white shirt, undershirt with a blue button-down shirt that's not been buttoned up over it. His guts hanging out over his khakis.
Great.
Yeah, boys, what can I do for you?
Hey, we were just wondering, we were racing bikes with a couple of our friends, and, we realized they weren't with us, and they may have crashed back here. We found their bikes. I'm hoping they didn't get hit by a car or anything. Would you happen to have heard anything in the past hour or so?
Well, actually, yeah. Nobody hit by a car or nothing, but there was like, I think I saw you kids ride by, and then the other two were coming up behind, and one of them, it looked like his wheel just like turned, maybe like a screw came off or something, and that wheel turned and he fell right off, and then the other kid ran into him, and they were starting to get up, and then these girls came over, and it looked like they were having an argument or something, and they all ran off over that direction, and he points to the west.
The girls and the guys ran off?
Yeah, all four of them. It looked like the girls was chasing them.
There were two girls?
Funny. Yeah, two. No, there were three girls, actually. I never seen a couple of boys like that run away from a bunch of girls.
I grabbed the sketch pad, open it up to a picture of Jenny, and show it to him and say, was one of them this girl?
Oh, well, they was kind of far away. Might have been her. It kind of looks like her, I guess. The hair's the same. One of them was a blonde. I know that.
Kevin tries to remember which girls are blonde. That's cool.
Aren't you supposed to be our socialite?
Yeah, but you can only remember so many people at once.
Oh, I see. Just the data banks are full.
The trick is to get people to remember you.
You don't have to remember anybody as long as they remember you.
Wise words. Well, thanks. Well, Kevin, we better get back. I'm sure they'll show up once they're through with whatever they're doing.
That wheel bending on its own sounds a little like Stacy was around.
But yeah, I'm about ready to head back.
Okay.
Unless you have anything else, Kevin.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool.
All right, so Cody and Kevin eventually arrive back at the library, and they come in carrying Enzo's backpack.
Guys, what did you find? Is that Enzo's bag?
Yeah, we didn't just find that. We found their bikes, too. Which, come to think of it, Kevin, you could have ridden Billy's, and you wouldn't have had to, block my view anymore. But
or he could
whatever.
have just taken his own bike to start with.
Oh, no. See, the problem is Cody's too fast. With me riding, he's normal speed. It all works out.
I see where this is going. So what'd you guys find out? Did you find the hard drive?
Well, the one person who saw what happened wasn't super helpful, but it sounded an awful lot like they got attacked maybe by Stacy and 2 other people.
What?
Yeah, he said the wheel on his bike like bent just kind of by itself, which is real weird.
Okay.
What I'm confused about is that we didn't hear anything.
It must have been a little bit further back then. I wasn't paying really good attention, and I sure should have been.
Me neither.
Enzo does tend to kind of linger back in a moody kind of way with that turtleneck.
But he would have shouted like a girl, and we know it.
True. Okay. Well, and if Billy had seen something, he would have hollered. Man, maybe we got distracted by something. I don't know. I know my mind's been wandering a little bit, especially after seeing that. Oh, hang on, guys. Isaac, when we're at the grocery store, they were injecting, for lack of a better word, poison into the milk. Do you know anything about that?
Well, that was probably the Wagner rings then. As I mentioned, Wagner can influence humans also by administering the rings. It's not as effective as it is on robots, but it still can be done.
Okay. We saw them actually. Several of us saw them put it in the milk, and we were able to, bypass. Of course, I was told that I needed to buy more milk again, but I didn't, thankfully. And we, the store manager, we didn't have any trouble from her or anything like that. But I just didn't know if maybe that might pique some more memories from you or something. But
well, it is good that you stopped it. I do not know what long-term effects there might be from the Wagner rings. I know that the immediate effects wear off after a few days, but there could be effects that are unknown. It has not been studied very carefully.
So we could just all go home for a few days and then everything's good.
Well, presumably, whatever Wagner is doing with the robots will continue to progress if he is not interfered with. And there may be other vectors that he will use to get Wagner rings into the systems of the people of Boulder City.
Ooh. What time of year is
Maybe
this?
even other grocery stores?
No.
It is spring. There are a couple more grocery stores and some convenience stores. The Walmarts.
It's not baseball season, is it?
It would be the beginning of I don't know when baseball season runs.
Well, if you look in my backpack, it's always baseball season. Never leave home without it.
I guess baseball usually starts in the midsummer, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can't inject all the hot dogs and infect everybody at the big game. Kevin has a bunch of relief, but is also worried about all the other methods you could get to people mash, drink, or eat.
So, guys, Mogo, did you come up with any other ideas, things to think about, ask, or look at?
No, I was just thinking about maybe contacting Dexter and asking him, like telling him what's going on, asking him what he thinks, if he has any other insights or anybody he can ask, and if we're gonna go and check this place, what would he recommend for us to take with us? Because honestly, I have no idea how to deal with this.
Wait, which place is the next thing we're thinking of checking out?
So Isaac's been looking over some maps, right, Isaac? What can you tell us about what you found?
There is a canyon in an area near Seven Dry Falls, and that is where Hugin and Moonin are infecting robots. They gather them there every few days, infect them with the Wagner rings, and then send them back out into the community. some of them they take with them to wherever it is that Wagner is operating.
Yeah. Well, unless Dexter comes through with something wild, I guess that's the only lead we have, guys. I mean, we have Enzo's bag for him when we find him, but there wasn't anything new inside, unfortunately.
So you said they were attacked. Who were they attacked by? Did you get
the guy said
what did he say?
3 girls.
What? 3 girls?
Yeah. So one of them was probably Stacy.
The crazy girls.
Stacy?
But I'm not sure about the rest of them.
You mean like Bionic Woman Stacy?
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. So this wheel was bent and this guy thinks that Stacy was there? Okay, well, I'm tripping, dude. I mean, this is kind of like really. She did that to the wheel. She had to. She had to have done that. But why would she have attacked them at that point? Unless it's.
Well, we found the bag, but didn't Billy grab something from one of the robots?
Well, you mean other than the hard drive?
Oh, yeah. No, that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I got you. Yeah, and we were gonna try to see what we could find on it. I mean, Moku found some stuff, a little bit of stuff on the computer, and we were able to see the video with no audio. And Isaac's reviewed some maps, so we've got a little bit of stuff. But it's like, if I remember correctly, 7 Dry Falls, that's out past the Echo Gate.
Yeah.
Is that guarded? I can't remember if that one's guarded.
I don't think we've been that far out.
Because that's over behind the main reactor, right?
The Echo Gate itself will be guarded, but 7 Dry Falls is not within eyeshot of it.
Okay. Scenario 1, right? We take what we've got. Isaac, can you go with us? Are you free to travel?
Yes, I am capable of coming with you and leading you there.
Okay. So we could go to 7 Dry Falls and try to cause some trouble? Or do we need to go somewhere else? What do you think, guys? Mogu, what do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't think of where else to go.
Okay.
There's always a chance that Stacy's back at Don Dixon's house.
Oh.
But that's about as far away as the falls, so.
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is go visit some more. I mean, visit, and I'm doing air quotes, visit some more grocery stores. But, I mean, will we be wasting our time there? You know? I mean, do we go after this thing? Do we go after the head of the serpent or not?
Hey, Mogu, if there's a way to control the robots who are infected, then would it maybe have been possible that while we were at the grocery store, the robots communicated back, and that's why Stacy knew to come after us if she's infected too?
Maybe. I mean, there's still the issue of needing some kind of antenna or something to communicate to them.
Make a program roll, please, Mogu.
I said something. Program. Boop.
Heck yeah.
It seems likely to you that an infected robot probably could communicate back to someone who had the proper receiver, but probably they couldn't, like, wirelessly communicate with a human. They probably would have had to use a telephone.
Right.
Okay.
A telephone. Wait, does it mean that I can call them?
If you can figure out what the number is.
Holy shit, we need to find like the yellow pages of the robot.
The evil yellow pages? I like this quest idea.
Yeah, you know, you search for infected robot, and there's a cell phone number.
Okay.
Well, robots have to charge, right?
No, but that's something I would like to ask Dexter just in case.
Oh, yeah, of course, hackers.
What is the best way to get that info?
Interesting.
Because my setting question was whether at this point in time the telephone network was like surveilled enough that we could ask the police to trace calls for us.
Well, we're
getting a hacker to do it for us is way cooler.
Television logic suggests that would be something the police can do, although real world logic is there are no such things as phone records. But we're operating under television logic here.
Really? Not even? Well, now we do with cell phones.
Yeah, cell phones
Certainly
have records, but they're a regular telephone exchange, just
You would have to get
bell system.
From the switch you could get the
Gotcha.
in and out, but that would be it, right? Just your transfer.
Right, and they didn't keep track of that information until everything started becoming computerized.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so all those detective shows are, well, check their phone records. Yeah, that's complete bunk. The only place that was possible was Washington, D.C.
Ah.
That's great.
At least until like the late 90s.
Sorry, I clicked that by mistake
You have no heart.
Oh no!
on the laptop.
Your will fails.
That's not true. That's not true.
One other thing that I think has been overlooked since it happened like 3 sessions ago and 5 weeks. You did promise.
Dun, dun, dun.
You did promise to turn over the evidence that you found to Karen, the cop. Before Monday morning.
I did forget about that. Which evidence do we actually have without the hard drive?
Well, you still have
Isaac?
You have all the stuff that you got from Microlex.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go, Cody. We've got to meet back with Karen, right? The police officer.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Should we all? You know what? I mean, maybe we should talk to her about some of this too. Give kind of a quid pro quo thing. Did I even know what that term was? Maybe this for that kind of thing.
You must have gone to Catholic school.
Yeah, well,
get that Latin.
True. That is true. Yes, that is the only Latin I remember because I made that. I got that right on the test. Guys, what do you?
It was the name of a band that you knew.
That's funny. Yeah. So, what do you guys think if we just go? Isaac, go with us. Let's go talk to Karen. Let's give her what she needs, and let's question her. She's got to know something that's going on.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's head to the police station then.
Brian, outside of the game, can Isaac ride a bike?
Now that's an interesting question. Normally, I would say yes. He is quite damaged, and he doesn't have fingers on one of his hands.
Okay.
Oh no, Cody reattached those last week, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So he can ride a bike.
Okay.
He's not very good at it.
That's okay.
Do we have a bike for him though?
We don't, but
It might be even a little better if he rides on somebody's handlebars. Or does anybody have some of those things that attach to the axle that you can ride on the back? You remember those?
I think Kevin would have those if anybody has it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not cool on his bike with the banana seat.
Oh yes. And he actually, I think, what is it that you put the ace of spades in both of the wheels? They pop too, right?
Well, see, that's why you couldn't hear what happened to Billy and Enzo. Is Kevin's bike was making too much noise.
That had to be it. What do you have to say for yourself, Kevin?
I mean, technically, I probably would have taken him off because I was very serious about this secret agent mission.
Yeah. Do you still have the pedestals though that Isaac could stand on?
Oh yeah, just in case I needed to take hostages.
All right, we're ready, Brian.
All right. So Isaac rides on the back of Kevin's bike, and Kevin, I need you to make a move roll, please.
Oh, I was afraid of this.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Now I have to figure out what the
Kevin.
bonus effects might be.
Kevin has got it today.
Afterburners, baby, afterburners.
Isaac's pretty heavy, and you're thinking, man, this is going to be exhausting pedaling with this robot. So you really, really psych yourself up to it. You're singing the theme to Rocky in your head.
Oh yeah,
got some Eye of the Tiger going on, and you actually outpace everybody else getting up to the police department. Unfortunately, Isaac, being heavy, gives your bike a lot of inertia, and you overshoot the police department by about 500 feet before you manage to get under control and stop. So everybody arrives at the same time.
I'm feeling like I look back and being like, wow, I'm such a boss, and I see that Isaac has been peddling also this whole time. Okay, nice. So we're there.
Yay!
You all rush into the police station and negotiate with the sergeant. And Karen beckons you back to her corner desk, and she says, "So wow, a robot. I didn't expect you to bring a robot back with you. What did you find, Kevin?"
Quick recap. What did we find? So I know what to lie about.
Okay, so you discovered that all the information about the Wagner rings, that they were some kind of nanotechnology based on Lena's DNA, and that she was using them to increase robots' intelligence, make them more independent, and also bring them under her control. And that the Wagner ring can infect humans and possibly mind control humans. And you discovered from Isaac's memory that the robot Wagner was the one who killed Lena. And you have that on video.
Okay.
Did we also get some papers from the office at Microlex?
Right, you did.
That we didn't really interpret ourselves, but I can turn that over.
Yeah, you pulled some stuff out of her filing cabinets, and it seems like you had somebody grabbed a book from her shelves, but I don't remember what the book was about.
That sounds like something Billy would have done.
I think it was Billy who grabbed the book.
No, Billy was out with me.
That's right. He was outside.
Yeah, we were watching.
Oh, I bet Enzo did. That's why it's in this bag
Yes.
right here.
See, yeah, we need to check the bag, see if that book's in there.
So yeah, the bag has the book and the papers, and you've got the disc of stuff that you downloaded from Lena's computer.
Cool.
How much and what do you tell Karen?
Do we want to go through this whole thing or summarize?
Oh, summarize, dude.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I think give her the high level first and then ask her if she knows anything about that.
Okay. And what time of day is it?
It is mid-afternoon, say 2 or 3 o'clock by now.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to give her the quick summary and then finish with, and all before supper.
All right. So do you tell her about Stacy attacking you at the end?
Well, we tell her about the milk incident first and how we disrupted a whole.
Oh, that was you guys? Yeah, we got a call about that. I thought it was just a, regular hoodlum prank kind of thing.
I see you mistook my deep cover too.
Right.
Yeah, well, there's something in the milk that lets them control people. Like they control robots. And we think that a couple of our friends got intercepted by some people who have been infected. Have you heard anything that sounds like that?
No, nothing really comes to mind. Do you know who these people are?
Oh yeah, we whip out the sketch pad.
All right, so you show her who?
Jeannie.
And Stacy.
Oh yeah, Stacy. That's a good point.
Because we definitely think it's very likely Stacy.
Well, wait, are you still covering?
Possibly the others.
Are we covering for her since she does have some stuff with the law? We think, or no?
No, okay. I'm not covering for her. Not anymore.
All right. So as soon as she sees Stacy's picture, she says, "Hey, wait a minute. Is that Stacy Johnson?"
No.
Yes.
What?
Hang on just a second. And she roots around in her filing cabinet a little bit, and she pulls out a file and opens it up, and there's a picture of Stacy, and she says, "Yeah, this girl was a runaway, and she was reported in the area a few months ago, really. Her mom was in town for a while looking for her, and never did manage to come to find her. They thought she was hiding out at her uncle's place, but when they went to look, there was nobody there. You say that you've had contact with this girl?"
Yes, a few times.
Do you know where she's been living?
I mean, I think she's still been at her uncle's place. We saw her there a few days ago, right, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, something must have tipped her off that we were coming when we looked there before. All right, well, that's something. I'll be sure to get a judge's okay to investigate that property again. Thank you. That'll be very helpful. But now you think that this girl, what, has something to do with your friends being missing?
Yeah, well, we actually think she may have. Does she have the patch, the UFO patch on?
No, but the keychain is on her desk.
Yeah, I start to say superhuman and then catch myself, and I glance at the keychain and say non-human abilities.
Wait, this Hadar called me up last night, talking about some alien girl that they were trying to take pictures of. Is this the same person?
I'm just nodding.
Dude.
Interesting. Well, I think that Hadar's probably full of it. I don't think it's probably really an alien, but
if you'd have seen what she did, you might be thinking different. Not to be rude.
Well, I don't doubt that there's something strange going on here. There's quite a lot strange in this town. But Olaf and Hadar have a sort of a narrow outlook on things. They think that everything has to do with aliens. I'm a little bit more broad-minded. For instance, I'm pretty sure that there's a monster hidden out in the lake somewhere. I'm going to find it one of these days.
I think I have heard a little bit about that.
Kevin's just going to ignore that for the moment. Focus on the current crisis.
But tuck it in the back of your mind, right?
Yes.
So then have you shown her the video?
Yeah. After giving her a warning about possible graphic content, we're talking Mortal Kombat level.
All right, so it takes a little bit of work, and while she's fiddling with the computers, I think Mogu and Cody both give me investigation checks.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
You both notice that for some reason, one of the security cameras in the room seems to be following you around. It's on a little motor. It seems to be interested in you for some reason.
In like both of us?
The group as a whole.
Oh. I look at Mogu and I like move away from her.
All right.
And see who it's tracking.
It follows you, Cody.
Okay.
And I like with my elbow, I kind of like nick Jomar, and with my face, I kind of like point at the camera and point at Cody.
Okay, and I see that. Where is Isaac in relation to us?
Yeah, let me get a little bit of a new map here.
Because I get that physical cue from Mogu, and what I want to do is I want to kind of, if I'm close enough, step back towards Isaac.
All right, so we've got the room here, and we've got Karen's desk in the corner. Karen's over here attempting to hook something up on her computer. Cody has moved off this direction, and the rest of you are kind of around there, and Isaac is up against the wall.
Okay, and where is that camera, please?
The camera, we'll make it green, is in this corner over here.
And so, Mogu, you just look at me and kind of nod your head towards the camera, right? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna back up towards Isaac to his right side.
Mm-hmm.
And does that cause him to notice that I'm doing that, or is he not that intuitive at this point?
Give me a what? I guess just a mind check.
Mind check. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, he as you move up beside him, he looks at you and seems to understand that this behavior is unusual for humans, and through just a little bit of head moving, you manage to persuade him to look toward the camera.
Yes.
And he notes it following Cody as he's moving around the room.
Yes. That was, thank you. That's what I was hoping for.
He says, that is peculiar.
Okay, so do we need to roll initiative?
No, unless you want to fight with a security camera. I think you'll win.
You never ask.
Yeah, what's the security camera stat block?
It has a vorpal lens. Watch out.
Oh, wow. That's bad.
He sees into Kevin's soul.
All right, so Karen's finished setting up an interface between Isaac and her computer, and he shows the video to her. She looks very concerned, says, well, a robot murdering a human, that is very bad. Very bad indeed.
It's iRobot level bad.
Do you have any idea where this robot is now?
Unfortunately, no. That's what we're working on, actually.
Isaac says, regrettably, Officer Richards, Wagner has been quite good at hiding his tracks. I know he is operating somewhere in the vicinity because he is within range of the robots that he has been manipulating and controlling. But unfortunately, I do not know where he is. Does that security camera usually do that? And Karen looks up and says, usually do what? She looks up at it and sees that it's still following Cody around the room, says, no, they're not supposed to do that at all. There is a little joystick that we can use to re-aim the thing, but I've never seen it move on its own.
Can you get us into the room where they're controlled from?
She looks around the squad room. Everybody is assiduously not paying attention to her. She says, yeah, sure. Do any of you know anything about that kind of thing?
Maybe.
Pull out my water gun.
You did not.
I would have refilled at some point.
Oh my god.
But quick question, Karen, and I try to talk quietly and in a cool manner. Kind of James, who's that guy who played James Bond in the 60s?
Roger Moore or Sean Connery?
Sean Connery, yeah.
Sean Connery.
I do my best Sean Connery, and I'm like...
Yeah, the cool Sean Connery voice.
Yeah, those, do those cameras do audio or just video?
They record audio too.
Oh.
Got it.
Well, we're sunk.
All right. Follow me. You, Cody, go over there to that corner, see if it keeps following you, so maybe it won't see the rest of us.
Okay. Yeah, I lead its gaze away.
Because talking will not help. Like, it records audio, people.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with Cody and Isaac while Mogu and Kevin go with the officer.
I somewhat loudly go, wow, let's go to the bathroom, guys.
So she leads you out into a back hallway, part of the police station that you've never seen before, because normally civilians aren't allowed back here. At the end of the hall is there's another camera that starts tracking your movements as soon as you enter the hall. She gives it a glance and frowns, and then goes into a door across the hallway. Inside,
Is there any way to get like painting or something?
Get a painting?
Yeah, I just want to paint on top of the lens so they can't see.
Oh.
Right.
No, you don't have any paint on you. If Billy were here, maybe he would.
But we're in an office. They have tape and paper.
Oh, tape. I thought you said paint.
Old-fashioned tape. Yeah, well, I said paint at the beginning, but we're in an office. We could just tape some piece of paper in front of them.
Or shaving cream.
Why? Or I can take one of these out with my bat. Trust me.
If you start waving your baseball bat around inside the police station,
people will take
that might not go well.
I can't go back to
A
Judy.
jacket. A jacket, a scarf.
Anyway,
Anything works. Anything that would cover it.
well, in the room that you're in right now, there isn't a camera, so you're fine for the moment.
Okay, fine.
There is, however, a bank of television monitors which show the output of the cameras, and then a number of like little silver joysticks that are used usually to control them. And she says, "Well, this is the place. I'm not real sure how any of this stuff works, so if you think that you can do something with it, find out who's controlling those things. That would be great."
Right. So, can I see, besides the joystick, can I see like anything I can use for those things?
Yeah, there's a little electronic box. It's got a keyboard and a monitor with it. So if you want to make a calculate roll to try and figure out how all this stuff works.
Ooh, Kevin wants to try too.
All right.
Can he charm the electronics?
He cannot.
No.
This is one die. He can't use his coat for this jacket, right?
Nope.
So what if Mrs. Peabody has been in his backpack this whole time? Would she help?
Oh my God.
I'm thinking not. No.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
Yes.
Oh my God.
yes! One die.
Oh my word, you are amazing.
Seriously?
All right. So, Mogu, you're looking around. You're like pulling the thing out, and you're like, "Oh yeah, there's some cables back there." You can't really figure out how somebody might be communicating with it. And Kevin just kind of is randomly opening cabinets. He doesn't know what he's looking for, but he opens one, and something falls out, and the noise makes you look around, and you realize, oh well, there's a little token ring communication segment for the thing. And so by examining that, you might be able to figure out who's in control of these cameras and possibly where they are. So you log into that box and give me a program roll.
When you said you are talking about me,
Yes,
right?
you, Mogu.
Okay. Program roll.
All right. Let me check exactly what we find out here, because this is something that I wanted to see the first time you went to the police station, and I forgot about it.
Oops.
Yep. All right, so all the information is being sent to someone with the code name W. And you have now a specific communications frequency of that person. So if you can find some gear, instead of having to track the robots, you could probably track W itself.
And with some type of gear, we're talking about
the transmitter that's been mentioned earlier.
Transmitter, like the antenna on the house.
On the roof of Lena's house, yes.
So we need to go to the freaking house to get the antenna working.
That is a thing that you could do, yes. Anyway, now that you have isolated that and figured out how everything works, you managed to cut W off from being able to control the cameras. And Karen fiddles around with the joysticks and gets them pointed back to where they're supposed to be pointed. And you return to the squad room.
Ooh. Cool.
She says, "Thank you so much for bringing all of this to me. Knowing that it was a robot that killed Lena is a big deal, and that'll really help me to get this case moving before my boss. Before other things happen. So, is there anything what is it that you're planning on doing next? I mean,
wait, minor pause, Karen. Who's your boss?
Well, the chief of police, Chief Potter.
Harry?
No, I think his name is Michael.
Too early.
He is kind of hairy, but...
Oh, we didn't need to know that.
Yeah, it's disgusting, really. It's like coming out of his ears. It's nasty.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Karen is an officer, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes, Officer Karen, just one thing, if you please.
Yes.
Don't drink milk for a while.
I think that's good advice. And matter of fact, I'm going to make sure that there's a recall notice put on that milk at that store. Let's make sure nobody drinks it.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want you to go, weird.
Well, according to some of my coworkers, I don't think anybody would notice.
We would. Anyhow, I think we should try to use the information that I just got and try to connect with this W signal and see if that's the way to go. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm about ready to go. The cameras may have stopped following me, but clearly somebody's been watching.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel weird about talking, considering that they were able even to track audio.
Yeah, I mean, we need more. Well, if we break the transmitter.
Okay, shall we go then?
Yeah. Let's go.
Cool. Let's go.
All right. So, are you planning on heading for Lena's farm or Seven Dry Falls?
I think the farm.
Yeah, Mogu, do you think
So-
you could take control if we got there?
I mean, the thing is, if we go to the falls, I don't really know what we're going to do, and we could find ourselves in a huge fight with robots. In the farm, at least, I know we are capable of control. I mean, we could find who knows who is there, but
You make a
at
good
least if we
point.
could have
Yeah.
try and control what's happening, and I don't know. I feel it's more doable.
Yeah. I agree.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right. So it was 3-ish at this point. To get all the way out to Lena's farm, you're probably looking at somewhere around 6 to 7 by the time you get out there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do that today, or do you want to wait for morning when you'll have more daylight?
If we wait till the morning, we can't take stuff from our houses that could help us, especially if after that we decide to go somewhere else.
That's
Yeah.
true. On the other hand, people are missing, and now this W person knows where we are.
Well, doesn't know that we're on
Knows where we
where
were.
we were, right? Yeah.
True. Well, what do you think we could gather that would help you out?
I don't know. That's another good question. But I guess yes, if W knows that it has lost access to the police station, that could raise some alarm.
So you think we may be out of time and that we need to go to the farm now, even though it's evening?
Maybe. I'm just thinking in food. I mean, you guys know me.
Yeah. I got you.
I was just thinking that we're going to get there and I'm going to be hungry.
That's true.
Okay, so let's break till tomorrow and presume, well, we do have some abducted friends. Semi-abducted, right?
We don't know for sure.
I don't know.
100% missing.
Yes.
But I mean,
I just hope they don't go cuckoo.
maybe they're just on like a weird date. Which is pretty
That's very
odd.
optimistic of you. We are talking about Enzo here.
True.
He went to the
Well,
dance
yeah,
with one
that
of
would
them.
be normal.
Yeah, well, so did you.
Oh. We're not rescuing him. We're crashing that.
Oh, and
Uh,
what about Isaac? He's with us.
We'll just take him
Oh,
home.
yeah, where's Isaac going to stay?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I am content to go wherever it is that you
I mean,
think that I should go.
Well, I don't want you far away from us.
he could come with me.
Okay. You think your mom would be cool?
My mom is a nurse. She's not home half of the time.
Okay. Isaac,
It does seem wise to go with Mogu since Wagner does not know about her.
ooh,
Oh,
good call.
True.
solid plan.
All right, where are we going to meet back, guys?
The height. The
Hide
hidden,
out?
yeah,
Okay.
the hideout.
Sounds like a plan.
So then, let's see. Kevin,
Yes.
what's going on at your house on this Saturday evening?
Saturday night. Somebody's having a party. Yeah. Wait, my sister's only 5. Okay. Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe my sister's having a wild sister party. There's little kids everywhere.
All right, so she's got all of her friends from pre-K,
God.
and there are little girls running around and shrieking at each other all over your house, and it is just madness. And Chuck is there, and he's looking a little shell shocked. Your parents are busy, fishing children out of things that they're getting into, and your mom's making a batch of cookies, and as soon as she gets one tray set up on the counter, all the cookies are just gone immediately. And the kids are just getting more and more hyper as they get more sugar.
Ooh. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. I whip out my copy of Candyland because I need to be the hero in this situation. And I'm like, who wants to play Candyland?
And you get about 7 little girls, me, and they're screaming, and they all mob you, and it takes about 4 minutes before the game of Candyland is just smushed.
Good grief.
Wow.
I'm glad I wasn't emotionally attached to this thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing it wasn't your sorry game, right?
Yeah. Kevin plays it to think about his psychological issues.
Nice.
Okay, well, that was a good attempt.
All right, so Kevin is dealing with a mob of screaming 5-year-olds. What's going on at Casa de Jomar?
Oh, Saturday night.
That's a big
So
jump.
Saturday night is Lawrence Welk and Hee Haw. And
What
This
the
is the
hell is
80s,
that?
not the 50s.
no, in the
no.
80s, I used to watch it with my folks.
Nick at Night.
No, seriously. In the 80s, I used to watch it in Georgia. That's what they played.
Oh,
Dude,
really?
it's still on the air now.
Well, anyway.
Reruns.
So my folks are watching reruns, and they're on the couch.
Final episode was in 1982. Interesting.
Yeah. So they're watching reruns, and I've come in, and I'm feeling a little bit hungry, because I missed my afternoon snack, and so I'm like, hey, Mom, Dad, hey, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Jomar. Well, we're just sitting down to watch our shows.
Cool.
You going to join us this week?
Yeah, I would like to. Is there? I'm a little hungry. I miss my snack. I've been running around with the crew, and is there anything in the hopper there I can grab? Or
Oh, well, if you can wait about 30 minutes, dinner's almost ready.
oh, okay. I'm there, and I'll just find my chair and sit down.
All right. Wow, Hee Haw ran until 1992?
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
I still don't know what that is.
It was a country music comedy
Variety,
sketch show. Yeah, variety show. I had no idea it went on that long.
I'll send you some pics, Mogu.
All right, what about at Cody's house?
I think that my parents, in trying to network, have a younger couple over to play board games, maybe Trivial Pursuit, which my dad is handily winning, but he is very engrossed in the game, and there's some kind of boring grown-up record on low in the background.
All right, give me just a moment, because I think I have the perfect couple for this. Let's see, Sunday Mysteries. No, they didn't give me any last names.
Oh,
Actually, I do remember his name. It's Snyder. So these are the Snyders.
mm-hmm.
And you actually vaguely, their son, Ozzy.
Okay.
And upon seeing them, you think, You know what? You ought to sometime see if Jomar knows Ozzy, because he's into music too, and they might get along well together.
And is he here though, or
No, he's not here.
Tonight? Okay.
But they since you know their son, and they know you a little bit, they ask you what you've been up to.
Oh, just well, I've been outside a lot recently. Yeah, I got some friends, but they're kind of all different in their own ways. So like, we tried going to the dance as a group a few weeks ago, and that didn't exactly work out like we thought it would. So since then, just been kind of biking around, checking out Hemingway.
I see.
Seeing
Well,
what there is to see.
Your parents told me that your brother's getting married. How do you feel about that? Exciting stuff, huh?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I suppose people do get married. When he was here, he seemed happy, but I don't know. I don't know much about marriage at this point.
All right. Well, the small talk goes on for a little while. They continue their Trivial Pursuit game. Let's move on to Mogu.
Yes, sir.
What's happening at your house? You've got Isaac in tow.
So we arrive, and as usual, my mom is in a late shift, so there's like not much going on. And I just stand in the kitchen and look at Isaac. I'm like, do you need a plug or anything?
He says, yes, that would be a good idea. I wouldn't wish to run low on charge in the middle of our endeavors tomorrow.
Awesome. So there's one right there on the wall if you want to feed while I make dinner.
All right, so he plugs himself into the wall. You find some stuff that your mom has left for you to make dinner with. It's not like fast stuff or anything. It's actual ingredients, because she wants you to be healthy and she knows what nutrition is all about.
Great. More peas.
So then in the morning, you gather once again at the hideout. And let's take a look. I believe, Jomar, you still got a condition. Is that right?
Let me peek at my... Yes, I was carrying upset.
Right. Quantum Childhood is brought to you by this fine sponsor.
Do you need stuff? How about things?
We also have boxes.
If you need stuff or things...
Or boxes.
Come on down to Larry and Bob's.
No, it's Bob and Larry's.
Come on down to Larry and Bob's.
Fine.
Bob and Larry's. Stuff and things, and also boxes. Located in the scenic city of Oriel. Less goblins than you've been told about, but twice as many fish puns. We guarantee it.
Back in the hideout, you guys have any gossip or anything that you want to talk to each other about?
I got nothing. Were we going to try to deal with Jomar's condition?
Well, if you actually spend a scene, in the hideout talking to each other, then the condition goes away.
Oh, that's right.
What's his condition again?
I'm upset.
Oh, yeah. A little therapy session with our T-Rex tooth. And what's his name? What's her name? Mrs. Peabody. You'll be good.
What did you get up to last night, Kevin?
My hair's a little frazzled. And I'm like, you don't want to know.
What do you mean?
I mean...
have you ever had 7 of your little sister's friends over at once, high on cupcakes?
No.
Well, I don't have a little sister, so I'm going to have to say no to that one.
Be glad. It was wild. It's just like Vietnam.
Whoa.
I don't know. Sounds more exciting than having just adults over playing board games. It's like the games they play when you get old just have all the fun sucked out of them.
Wow.
It's real weird. Like the music. Oh, and speaking of Jomar,
Yeah.
Have you met Ozzy Snyder at school?
Yeah, I think I have. I don't know. I don't remember how he introduced himself, but that name sounds familiar. He's into music, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know him well, but I was reminded last night that he exists.
Okay. Yeah. Man, it's been a little while, but I think I ran into him at school.
Cool.
So, Kevin, with all those cute little girls with all their spunk, did you break out your sorry game?
Well, I opened with Candyland, and then they basically ate it alive.
What?
Yeah, the younger generation is a bunch of punks. They don't have the respect for their elders that we do.
Wow. It's really sad.
One day, I'm sure when she's 6, she'll be mature like me.
Yeah. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, get Candyland game for Kevin for Christmas.
Nice.
All right, so
Nice.
Jomar, you can knock that condition off your character sheet now.
Thanks, guys. That was sweet. Feeling mighty fine.
How are you getting up to Lena's farm? Are you going to take your bikes?
We're going to take the truck.
Just parked outside our hideout.
Did we have the truck outside the hideout?
No.
Okay.
No,
It was returned long ago.
assuming that Ken Masters eventually reclaimed his truck.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
wait, they stole it. Oh, wait, this is a different
You
truck.
take Dorothy Green's truck?
Yeah, that we returned
Yeah.
for sure.
But it was
no, you
stolen.
didn't, because it was stolen by the
Oh, the Russian kids.
Manny Mo and Jack,
oh no,
whatever
yeah,
their
that's
names
right.
were.
I had forgotten about that.
Yeah. It was-
Mara Muffin
That's
and
who we
Spike.
need to show back up. We need to call in a debt from them.
Well,
yeah.
I am reminded suddenly that you do still have a successful contact roll that you have not used. So maybe
Oh,
keep that in your
yeah.
back pocket.
So, who
I
has
think
a
we're going to
car?
bike.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't put stuff on your character sheet. Are they in the character list? I can
Mara
add them
Muffin
and
and
remember.
Spike. They are there somewhere.
Oh,
If you
you
scroll
just
down
gotta
to
dump
the
everything.
creatures from the Cretaceous, Mara's there. I'll
Yeah, cool.
show Muffin and Spike to you also. I mean, it's the same picture, but... All right.
Sweet.
So it takes you quite a while to bike all the way up to Lena's farm. What time in the morning are you starting out?
Oh, definitely early, like 9.
Yeah.
All right. So let's assume that you've packed some sandwiches to bring with you, because it's about noon by the time you get up there. And you stop a little short. There's a kind of a hill overlooking the farm where you take a break to eat your sandwiches. And I need everybody to make an investigate check, please.
I don't like it when you say everybody. Kevin Film.
Ooh.
All right. Jomar.
Thank you, Joe Mar.
Mhm.
Ouch.
So you get to ask 2 of these questions.
All right. Okay. First thing I want to know is, what threats can I perceive here?
That is a very wise question to ask. Because while you're looking down at the farm, you see a little bit of motion in one of the shadows. Whatever it is, it's too big to be a dog. And it's moving pretty fast. You just catch a glimpse.
And what has happened here?
All right, so as you're looking, of course, you're most interested in the apparatus on the roof. And there's what looks like some kind of a radar dish or something up there. And there's a metal ladder up against the side of the house leading up to it. And so it looks like it's been dismantled to some degree. But consulting with Mogu, she thinks that probably there's enough electronics and junk in the yard that she might be able to reassemble it if she can find the right pieces.
So, guys, did you see what just went back over in the brush, the trees, the bushes area over there?
There's something in the
Did you guys
brush.
see that?
Yeah.
No?
That's concerning.
Yeah.
You did say dog, right?
Well, dude, it looked bigger than a dog, man.
I'm good with dogs.
Okay.
He's bigger.
Bigger.
I mean, maybe it's like a basset hound. I don't know. What do you call the big dogs that have the little beer barrels of
Okay.
beer?
Are you thinking Cujo, dude?
Are there dogs that carry barrels of beer?
Yeah, what? Don't you, like...
Yeah,
oh,
it's supposed
man,
to
I
warm
can't
you
remember
up
what
if you
they're
get
called.
stranded.
What?
Yeah, it's medicinal.
I'm so confused.
Are you, Cody, confused?
No, I am as well. Jacob is confused as well.
He's referring to the Saint Bernard, I believe.
Yeah, Saint Bernard.
Ah, yes, okay.
In the Alps, they're supposed to be carrying around this little cask on their collar that's got alcohol in it.
Oh, is it really? I was making that up, I thought.
No.
What, Saint Bernard?
No, it's actually whiskey.
Yeah. It's supposed to warm you up.
Oh.
Which makes more sense than beer, because freezes less easily and would help you more.
It's whiskey.
Yeah. Get you warmed up when you're cold.
That's my kind of dog.
Hey, Mogu, that dish that's up on the roof, looks like somebody's been messing with that thing. Do you think that we ought to go check it out, or maybe head towards the woods and see what that was over there? So if the crew is ready, Brian, I think we'll head over towards the barn or the house and see if we can get Mogu up by that antenna. But I'm going to be keeping an eye over there on that side of the woods or that brush area because I think something may be coming back.
All right.
Does that go with you guys?
Yeah, what was that thing?
I don't know. Bigger than a dog.
Hopefully we won't find out.
Anybody has like something to hit it with if it comes?
Yep.
Not a water gun?
I have my bat.
Cool.
And my pet rock.
Wait, do I still have what do I have in my backpack?
Oh, do you have corn?
Because I have I had like a ton of stuff that was weird. Where's my here?
I think I still have my Bowie knife.
Nice.
Dude, how'd you get with an actual
Where's my
weapon?
bag?
I forget where I got the Bowie knife from.
It was the sports store, right?
Was it? Yeah, that may have been it.
Wait, do I have everything that it says in items?
Yeah, if I didn't take the time to delete it, then you still have it.
Okay, then I have. Oh my god.
I should have taken the time to delete some of that stuff, but I didn't.
Shush. I have binoculars, a lighter, a baseball bat, a hair clip, a screwdriver, a rope, a floppy disk, cold cuts.
Those are smelling really bad by now.
Yeah, well, that will help to keep the creature away. A spray bat killer that with the lighter could be a cool thing. Matches and a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, you are kitted out.
Yep. And I have a rope. That's a cool thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think when I cleared out stuff from everybody's inventory after the killer bird, since you and Christian weren't playing, I'd forgotten to do yours.
Ha ha.
Wow.
Also, ew. The cold cut smell. Horrible.
Yeah, they've been in there for like almost a year now.
What? Everything smells horrible. I smell horrible. How come nobody said anything?
Oh, no, girl, come on. You got this. It's probably wrapped in some stuff, right?
Okay, I'm.
We just thought that's how
What
people
do I do?
acted in New Mexico.
Do I throw them away or do we use it as a weapon? I'm tempted, you know.
I think it's...
Anything you hit in the face with this shit will take them down.
Dude, so I feel like if she actually has it right now, it's probably turned into some form of jerky.
Ooh.
So it could be useful for bait. Very weird jerky, but jerky.
Bologna jerky, huh? That's a new one.
Yeah, flip a coin. It's either jerky or some deformed multicellular organism.
Might have language by now.
Oh.
Hey,
Ew.
are you jerky or not?
Oh god. All right. So
Okay.
we're going to the antenna.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'd like to gather machinery that might be useful. That
See,
Mogu thinks might be useful.
Machinery. Like from the house?
From the pile of scrap.
What pile of scrap?
This pile of scrap.
The one in the middle of the yard.
Okay, I missed that.
So that
I'm sorry, I was blind by the smell. So Yes. Pile of scrap. I like that.
Which building, Brian, do we have the ladder that goes up to the antenna?
This orange box that I just drew is the ladder.
Okay.
And the antenna's on top of the main house.
Okay.
As you are coasting down the hill toward the farm, from this vantage, you can see that this back fence is still flattened from where the T-Rex came through.
Yep.
That gives you a moment's pause.
Yeah.
Not quite soon enough because something has spotted you. And you hear a screech coming from your right among the rocks and brush over there.
Who is hearing that?
Looking that direction, you see 3 of those velociraptors that you have encountered before.
What?
You're f***ing kidding me.
No.
The dinosaurs were supposed to be dead. How'd the raptors survive?
Hey, Mogu, now you get a beat
Second time.
Everybody give me an investigate check.
Of course it's
Wait. So we are all seeing this?
Yes, you are all seeing this.
I'm just very confused right now.
raptors of the mind.
I thought they were extinct for second time.
So did I.
All right, so...
Wait, who is missing the toe? Who is very traumatized right now?
Cody.
Me. I also have insight into them, apparently.
I kind of look at his foot and at his face like, uh-oh.
As you see them coming out from among the rocks, you catch... there's like a metallic glint on one of their heads.
Oh, dear.
What is
I hate
that?
to break it to you guys, but these are not just velociraptors. They're velociberaptors.
We need to get on the roof.
I take, and I'm not kidding, I take the spray bug killer and the lighter.
All right.
We need to get on the roof.
Yes.
Everybody, if you're going to try and race them to the roof.
Kevin, get over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Cody, what the hell are you doing?
I need everybody to make a move roll.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hate, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
0 in that.
Kevin at least is going to survive.
Ooh.
What?
The one time I fail a move roll.
Wow, 9 dice, man.
Everybody's luck has recharged, by the way.
What?
Cody.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll use 1 luck.
I advise it because...
Whoa, yes.
All right, what are the bonus effects for move? Nobody else needs a success.
I want to impress the raptors.
You want to impress the raptors. All right. So
You could have said that the raptors didn't notice you.
The problem is they noticed everybody else.
Oh.
you're starting to coast down the hill, and you see those raptors come out of the rocks, and their heads go down, and they start charging toward you, screeching. Realizing that this is a very bad thing, all in caps, you pour on the speed. Cody is apparently a little shaken by what's going on, and isn't quite as fast as he would like. He's bringing up the rear.
Mm-hmm.
One of those raptors, goes for your. They cut across the back and they go for your tire. What exactly do you do that evades the raptor?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I want to do a front wheelie then, as it dives past the back of my bike.
Oh, nice.
And then I come down with pedaling even faster and get a burst of speed to get away.
The raptor, expecting to grab your tire, and it's suddenly not there, actually kind of face plants.
Nice.
And its 2 buddies, stop and come back and check it to make sure it's okay before they continue pursuing you. And their distraction gives you enough time to get all the way down into the farm, and you're climbing up that ladder, and you're just barely fast enough, and the lead raptor is jumps and just barely misses your feet as you get up onto the roof. And they're now prowling around down on the ground, and you're up on top of the roof.
Kevin, get up there on the roof, please.
Kevin?
Yes, Kevin is found himself muted again.
Kevin, you being bait was not part of the plan.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, we got that jerky. Or a living organism. There's a moral question.
That's a good.
I have the cold cutter. The cold cut.
Nice.
Could they poison them?
Yes.
Let's save it.
Food poisoning is too slow, unfortunately.
All right, so you're
Okay.
up here. What you gonna do?
We're on the roof of what again?
You're on the roof of Lena's farmhouse. It's a 2-story house.
This is where the
2-story house. So
I
we
mean,
climb.
being here, we can check the antenna.
Did we pull?
Yeah, I mean,
Did we pull that ladder up with us? Because raptors can climb, right?
they cannot. They cannot.
The structure of a velociraptor suggests that it probably would not be able to climb a ladder. But you might
Their
want
hands are tiny.
to pull it up after you, just in case, so that they don't knock it over.
Okay, yeah,
Are they wearing eyeliner too? Just question.
good thinking, Joe.
thanks.
How close do you want to get to check?
Oh
Kevin?
no!
Never mind. I'll be okay.
Hey Mogu, can you do something with this? While we're trying to figure out what they're going to do, can you figure out what to do with this this antenna, this dish?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we can get a signal out to somebody. If we can get a signal out.
Let's check it out. Should I do an investigate or
Calculate.
calculating? In progress. Damn it!
Oh no!
I tried to like check the antenna, but I sleep and hit my head on it.
Ooh, Kevin wants
I'll
to
give you
try.
that one.
Okay, if you want to take a condition,
Yes.
then you can be successful at manipulating the antenna in exchange for taking the injured condition.
Okay. Injured?
Yep, from hitting your head.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Oh, Mogu, are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
What?
She's,
Yes,
she's bleeding.
I'm fine.
Quick, slap one of those cold cuts on her forehead.
No, not the cold cuts. I'm gonna tear off a little bit of the poncho that I have in my backpack. I'm gonna make her a bandana, like a tourniquet thing, where she can wrap it around her head.
Right, now I'm a ninja. All right, let's see what this is doing. So,
All right, so you've examined the antenna, and it doesn't look like it's too far gone. And between the information that you got from the Microlix computer and what you got from examining the security cameras, you think that you could probably figure out how to get it to track robots or the signal to W. However, in order to do so, you are going to need some components. And the most likely place to get those components
is the scrap
the
heap.
scrap heap down on the ground.
Great. So, the good news is we can fix it. The bad news is that everything we can use to fix it is in the pile downstairs.
Great.
So, Kevin, how good are you at charming raptors?
Who had that cached contact roll?
Kevin
I
does.
did.
What?
Wait, what? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
the
but what do you say?
contact roll.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a contact success left.
How do we use that?
Yes. How is it applicable?
So Kevin has his walkie-talkie.
Mhm.
Nice.
He can hook it to this antenna, right? Through movie logic.
With Mogu's assistance, I think you could probably do that, or Cody's, tinker or calculate.
Okay, and then do a long distance call to anybody we want. Who do we know that owns a helicopter?
Oh, my
Goodness
word.
gracious. So you want to call someone to come and be eaten by dinosaurs?
Oh, and Isaac just chilling on the roof with us?
Oh, Isaac.
Sorry to cut you off, Yolanda.
I don't want Isaac to be broken by dinosaurs.
So you left him at the house, right?
Yeah.
Right, because he was going to lead you to Seven Dry Falls when you
Okay.
needed to go there. He didn't need to
That's
be
right.
there.
Here's an idea. We have 2 walkie-talkies, we have a rope, right? So we could use that to drive the attentions of the velociraptors and try to get the scrappy thingies.
And I have my walkie-talkie too. So that's 3, right? Okay.
Correct.
Ooh.
Oh, so do you mean like
Go ahead.
turning one of the walkie-talkies into like a speaker and baiting them over?
Yeah, like if we hang the walkie, oh my god, I'm so sorry. My cat just stepped in front of me like, food now! She was being scary. Ooh, and my headphones are saying I have no battery. Sorry about that. So
Oh dear.
if we attach the walkie-talkie to a rope, right? We made a note to attach it. We are in the freaking roof of the building, so we can't like hang it down outside the building. So they have to go out and entertain them. It will take them a little bit of time to get inside the building. So that could help to get enough time to go to the pile, grab the stuff, and come back.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Or we
good
could
idea.
hook all three of them together and connect them to this dish, and we could create a interdimensional portal and shoot it down at them. Right?
The portal equipment is in the barn across the way.
Okay. Next subject.
But I like your out of the box thinking.
Okay. I'll go with Mogu's idea. That's good.
Thank you.
To remind you and to tell Mogu for the first time, because she wasn't here for this, getting caught by a velociraptor will make you broken immediately. All of the conditions checked.
You don't get to make rolls, right?
Yay!
So, I mean, we could try this.
And the velociraptors have the qualities of Fierce Beast 3 and Lightning Fast 3, meaning that you need 3 successes to overcome them.
Oh yeah, they totally nearly killed us last time. I begin to relate to the story that we forgot to tell Mogu. I'm pretty sure Cody died.
Nope. We had to go by and rescue him.
Maybe that was Joe. Who got almost eaten?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah, Jomar was the one who got bitten.
Yeah, it was under the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. We have a contact, right?
Yes.
Where?
Do I speak dinosaur?
Oh! Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you really going to call her?
Well, we don't really know.
No. Her.
But yeah, I was going to call my Vietnam buddy, but it's more likely to be here.
Where do you think our buddy is with the 3 horns?
You guys hear me?
I was wondering.
Yes,
okay, sorry. It got cut off. You said that if a velociraptor like a dinosaur catches you, you get broken immediately. You don't get to throw a die, and then you said something else, but that's when it cut off.
They have special attributes: Fierce Beast 3 and Lightning Fast 3, meaning that you need to roll 3 successes to overcome them. And then everybody's getting really excited about using that contact roll to summon Denver, I presume.
Oh, yeah.
The Triceratops.
And that was my thought.
Okay, yeah, because my idea doesn't sound good anymore.
It's a good idea.
No. Yes, it does.
There are no bad ideas. Just more lethal ideas.
If you could get them into one area. And then...
Yes.
Maybe if we could get Denver's attention, she could take them all out.
All right, so
Dino Ball.
You've got 1 success already with Kevin's contact roll. So then we need...
we need 2 more successes?
Right, we need to select at least 1 more skill that someone is going to be able to apply in this situation.
Okay.
Can I tinker... Do we want to tinker something together to draw all the velociraptors to one place?
Let's use Mogu's idea.
Yeah.
Tinker could be used to apply to that. How many dice would that give you?
8, I think. Yeah, I have 4. Well, no, yeah, because I only have 2 tech, so it'd be 6 dice.
6 dice for Tinker from Cody. Mogu would get... Calculate his tech. Would be 5 dice for Mogu.
Could I comprehend or empathize, Brian, to add to this?
I would let you apply empathize as a way of trying to figure out what kind of noises or persuasion to apply to the velociraptors.
I have 2 in that.
How many total dice would that be?
So I've got 2 in the box, and what do I add to when I
mind?
Mind.
So that'd be 6.
Yeah, 6. I have 6.
That's equivalent to Cody's tinker roll.
Okay.
What about Kevin? Do you have anything that you think would be applicable?
Okay, to corralling them all in one place. I mean, I could try to charm them to communicate, to kind of attract them towards one direction, one corner of the house.
All right, and that is how many dice? 10?
And if I wear my leather jacket, they think of me as another animal and they may believe it.
That's true.
Wow.
Do you think? Okay,
All right.
Your jacket does remind me of dinosaur hide.
I also
Actually, it may be made of it. We altered time.
can we check with the small piece of the cold cat if they are attracted or repelled by them?
Yes. Good idea.
Sure. We can use that as a 1 die mod on either the empathize or charm roll. And Cody, I think if you use your lasso to dangle the walkie-talkie,
Oh, yeah.
then you can have 2 more dice on that.
And I would be rolling Tinker?
Yes.
Oh, so we'd all be rolling
Yeah,
this.
I think that's the
Okay.
safest way to go so that none of you die.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Wow. Thanks.
I thought we couldn't die on this thing.
Well, no, you can't die, but you
But we
can,
can become
Whatever.
broken.
yes,
Thanks.
be very badly hurt.
Abducted by the CIA again.
Yeah, sorry, I thought it was only going to be 1 additional roll. Yeah, if I can tinker as well with the lasso, I'm making basically a speaker, right, out of a couple of the walkie-talkies and the lasso.
Right. So
Cool.
So it would be 2 of them connected to the dish, and one of them being the speaker, right? How did you have it set up, Mogu?
Since we have 3, my idea at the beginning was wait, how many? You said lasso. You have a lasso and I have a rope, or is the same thing?
well, I think you have a rope in your supplies, but he has a lasso that gives him bonus dice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my signature item.
What I was thinking we could do is we tie 1 walkie-talkie to the lasso and 1 to the rope, right? And we use the third one to communicate. So say you go to the corner of the building, you like lower down one of them, you talk, they get, supposedly they're going to be interested on it, so they're going to go to it, and I'm going to bet before we can do anything about it, they're going to destroy it. So then we go to the other corner of the building and do the same with the second one, creating more time to be able to do this thing.
Wow.
I see. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm ready to roll.
And where are the cold cuts going?
If they get
With Kevin,
repelled by
right?
them, we put them where windows and doors are. We just throw them down.
Oh, okay.
Or next to the pile of whatever, like the person that goes down can create, like the circle for the witches. So the same thing, but cold cuts.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
Wow. Nice. All right, so we're rolling, right, Brian?
Yeah, let's get
Oh
that
my God.
calculate roll for Mogu
Okay.
first.
Let's see. Calculate. Here we go. Damn it!
All right. And then next, Cody's tinker roll.
Okay.
1 success. And then Jomar and Kevin, give me your social rolls.
Yes.
Oh,
The Velociraptor has a crush on me.
It's winking one eye, like cling cling. Hi.
Oh, my word.
I'm going to have to let her down very
Oh,
easy.
definitely.
and from a safe distance.
All right. So while you're making your plans and you're tying walkie-talkies to ropes, Kevin, you're not really involved in the mechanical part of this, so you're just kind of looking around and taking stock of the environment. And you look down here toward the hole in that barn that the T-Rex made. You see a pair of horns start to come out, and you're like ribbing Jomar, hey, and you point down and you see that there is a Triceratops coming out of that barn, and it tilts its head and it looks up toward you, and then it slowly looks over toward the Velociraptor and kind of lowers its head. And you wouldn't think a beast that big would be sneaky, but it's moving out of that barn really quietly, and the Velociraptor has not seen it yet.
No.
So then you get the walkie-talkies sorted out, and you dangle one off the one corner of the building. And what kind of noises do you make?
Oh, this should be good.
Well, I'm making attractive velociraptor noises.
What does that sound like?
This got this. Oh yeah, there we go. This has got to be good.
Right. So,
I get Cody to start humming 80s love ballad. Maybe.
Why would you make me hum? Get the musician to do it.
Oh,
okay.
I can start humming Crimson and Clover. I can do it.
Right. The sultry tones coming out of the walkie-talkie, a little messed up because of the teeny tiny, the tiny speaker attracts them over there. So they're kind of looking at this walkie-talkie, trying to figure out what is that. And one of them reaches out and bites it and crushes it, and of course it stops working.
Who is going down?
Well, the third raptor hasn't been distracted quite yet.
He's still there. I see.
Yep. So
do you want to die?
Oh yeah, that is a good question. Who is going to go down?
Mogu hasn't had direct contact with dinosaurs,
so you think she should go down for this? Actually, she probably should go down because she's got to know what supplies she's going to need.
We should have made that part of the plan, but since she's the only one not doing anything right now, and also the only person who knows which parts she needs.
And the only person that keeps keeping and hitting her head, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And injured.
So
I'm
then
injured.
you send the second
Okay,
walkie-talkie down, and that brings the third one around. And so they're all over here. And what was it that you? What was this? What were you doing with the cold cut?
Oh, I go down and I put cold cuts right like over here. Over here.
Just to try and distract them a little bit before they get to you?
And then I start to gather stuff.
All right, so eventually the Velociraptors lose interest in this strange device, and they have figured out that because you're so close to the source of they can hear you singing coming out of the thing from up there. So they're now looking up at you again, and they're starting to circle the building again.
Did I
and it comes around the corner
the stuff yet?
and sees. Yeah, you've got the stuff. It comes around the corner, and you spot it. You're getting the last of your gear together, the things that you think that you'll need, and it squawks a little bit and starts running toward you. And that's when Denver decides to get involved.
Who's Denver?
Denver is a Triceratops.
I didn't know you guys gave it a name. I was gonna say like Triceratops or something like that.
I don't know why they named it Denver, but that was the name they gave it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, makes sense.
And so you're just terrified seeing this monster start to come at you. But then there's a deep bassy bellow, and this huge beast comes charging out of the barn over here. And as soon as it makes a noise, the raptor that was coming after you turns around and squawks at it, and the other two come down, and there is now a battle going on.
Please tell me Denver is going to leave.
So you scurry back up the ladder to the transmitter, and you can hear the battle going on down below. And this whole house is starting to shake and rattle as the dinosaurs smash up against it. And velociraptors are fierce, but a triceratops weighs about 6 tons. And so they're not going to take it down easily. And it's whipping its tail around back and forth and smashing into the house. And you think that you probably don't have a whole lot of time before this thing might come down. So give me a program roll to get this transmitter going. Nice. One of bonus successes.
I'm the only one worried that the only food that was bad is now in the floor down there. Okay, let's see.
You're doing a create, so the thing is either more effective than expected, or it can do more than expected.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of those two things do you think it should do?
Say that again. Can do more than expected, or
It can either do more or it is more effective than you expect.
it can do more.
Okay.
Good choice,
Yeah.
I think.
As you're tinkering with it and getting it put together, you actually kind of recognize this technology a little bit. It is very similar to what you saw in that magnetrine ship that was controlling the killer birds. And with a sudden burst of inspiration, you realize that if the birds were being controlled by chips being implanted in their
I was
heads,
thinking about that.
dinosaurs are kind of similar to birds, and they've got things on their heads.
Are we gonna
So-
ride velociraptors?
Well, no, you don't have quite that much
I mean-
control, but you wire it up and you turn it on, and you hear squawks from down below, and those 3 raptors go charging right away from the house,
Cool.
and they're gone.
I did that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
And in addition to being able to manipulate the dinosaurs, you're also getting a quite strong signal and moving the dish back and forth a little bit. Oh my gosh, really?
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 I mean,
This is why running mysteries is difficult in tabletop games.
Oh, I had no clue until you said something. I was like, what?
Yeah, you're like, I read you and you're like, saying it like it's bad. And I'm like, wait, what? What? I did what?
Kevin, did you know? Or have you just been
He's gonna
keeping this
say
a
yes,
secret
but he
all
didn't.
along?
I mean, I figured,
No, I
but
knew
I
it.
figured it would be
That's
confirmed
a
at some
no.
point.
No, the only one that got it.
I was also
you.
like, Mermaid Man has a big
Oh my
M on
God.
his belt, but if you turn it upside down,
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
it's a W
That's where we're going with this now.
for Wombo.
Are you sure? You're sure?
so-
You're
well,
sure? You're
that's-
sure?
That's clearly the sea monster is Mermaid Man and is the source of the...
For the benefit of those not who might be listening, I just realized that the W we were given earlier, what it stands for, which will hopefully be obvious to the listener.
But it wasn't obvious to us.
Assuming that the listener knows that Wagner starts with a W.
Well, yeah, but from
True.
there to
Ah,
connecting
true.
the dots, there's like, we were worried about velociraptors.
That's why it was funny that it came in the middle of this fight between velociraptors and a triceratops.
So the velociraptors just run away, and you go, oh.
Yeah,
That's
wait a
what
minute,
W
guys.
stands
W.
for.
And we're all looking at you like,
It's like, what?
You guys had it under control. I was doing some brainstorming
Mhm.
sessions,
All right, so down on the ground, Denver is bleeding in several places, having been bitten and clawed by velociraptors.
I'm so going down.
Is she once bitten, twice shy?
Oh, man.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at Denver. You guys remember the machine that was implanting stuff
Yeah,
in the birds, yeah? I wonder, man, I really want to help
Yeah.
Denver out, but I don't know that there's anything here, and we may need to find that if we want to be able to give her medical attention, because I don't think it's anywhere on the farm, right? I peek into this barn.
The barn has the remains of the portal machine, not enough of it to actually operate, and then that hatch leading down below that has the incubators.
And you said that we had gotten a clear line to where the other signal was coming from?
Oh, yes. If I start here and I go to
Okay.
the farm, there we go. That's your vector.
Wait, what's this line doing?
This is the
That's
directional vector that Mogu got from the transmitter.
Is that
Wagner is somewhere along that line.
is he riding that monster out in
Okay.
the lake? Is that what it is?
What if he's on Black Island?
so we know the direction to go in. Mogu,
Yes.
do you think that that this device will keep the raptors away now permanently?
Maybe.
Because heading off in an unknown direction with possible, predators around doesn't sound like a great time.
Yeah, no, I think we should be okay.
I'm really disappointed
Man.
Enzo wasn't here for the dinosaurs.
He is too.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
he
true.
and Billy.
He's lamenting on Discord because I obviously told him the moment that it happened. I was shouting in capital letters, "Dinosaurs!"
So what do you guys think? Do we want to go try to find W?
Hell yeah!
Obviously,
Yeah, it's like what time of the day now?
See, it was noon when you arrived and had lunch, so it's probably about 1 o'clock now.
Oh, yeah, so it's perfect. Let's raid her house for some food and then ride on Denver, like, to the edge of the forest.
Isn't Denver
Wait.
grievously
She's
wounded?
hurt.
Oh, she'll walk it off.
Well, she's not
a
grievously
dinosaur.
wounded. She's, but she
Oh,
could
okay.
use some attention.
Yeah, like
Wait.
emotional attention.
Well,
like if we
I'm
ride
gonna
her.
try to fix her wounds somehow.
Should we not get Isaac for if we're going to confront the
We're
other
not
guy?
going to confront.
Oh,
We're going to show up and then think of a plan.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Okay, I was saying, shouldn't we get Isaac? Like, I mean, robot versus person, robot versus robot. I don't know. Dinosaur versus dinosaur. It makes sense.
Yeah, and we could leave Denver with Dorothy Green for a bit. Maybe she has stuff for her dogs or knows a veterinarian.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom is a nurse.
That's true too.
You want to take the dinosaur all the way into town?
Hell yeah. You
Um,
know, I have
Will,
this
stop
crazy
thinking
idea.
no.
No, I have this crazy idea. We get some kind of like bed linen, and we all dress like ghosts, so they
I
don't
was
know it's a
also
dinosaur.
thinking the same thing.
It'd take a lot of sheets to go over the dinosaur.
We'll tell people it's our float for the spring fair for school.
Can we tell
we
them
just
we
have-
overfed our dog or something?
I mean, okay, there's a reason I have higher charm than you, Mogu.
Fair enough.
Somehow this still doesn't sound like it's going to work out.
Wow.
No,
You got to believe in the
no
team.
offense, bro. No offense.
Okay.
But
Okay, idea. Call my mom. Ask her to bring Isaac. Tell her we have need of her attention, but it's for a friend.
I mean, it's true. It's
it
all
is true.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you left Isaac at your house,
Yes.
but your mom wasn't there.
Yes.
Okay.
So if we
Hey
bring
mom, can you?
my mom here, she can,
Oh,
take care of
this
Denver
is-
and bring Isaac.
This is just, yes.
Is the phone in Lena's house still working?
I'm going to say yes, because that will be convenient.
Okay.
Plus, we have the antenna. Otherwise, we can use. There are ways.
Okay.
wait a minute. So we're at Dorothy's,
guess-
not Lena's, right?
No, you're still,
No, we're
you're
at
still
Still
Lena's.
Okay.
All right, so you call your mom,
Hmm.
and she says, Mogu, sweetie, why is there a robot in my kitchen?
Yeah, about that. It's kind of like a science fair project, but I kind of like need it. Also, we were here at this house, and a friend of mine kind of like fell, and it's he's all right, but he needs a little bit of attention. Could you bring my robot and give us a hand, please? Please. I never ask you anything. Except when I do.
Oh, okay. Where exactly are you?
That's a good question. Guys. How do I tell my mom where I am?
Yeah, is there a road that goes to the farm?
There is. You can give her directions.
I can see a thing in the laptop.
You take Canyon Road and then you turn left onto Red Mountain Road,
Okay.
and then you make a left and then a right,
Mom, did you hear that?
and then the map's broken.
I'm
And then
gonna.
another left, and then it's off the road about a couple miles or so, it looks like.
Did you hear
I'll
that?
not be cruel and presume that you give her cogent directions.
Okay.
And about half an hour later, she pulls up in, I don't know, what kind of car does she drive?
A Prius. No, I'm joking.
Not a
That didn't exist.
1980s.
I don't know. You know more of American cars.
Oldsmobile Cutlass.
That's my grandma's car.
Yeah.
All right, so she's got her big boat.
Okay.
Hood that goes on for a mile, white wall tires. And she pulls in and she's driving very cautiously and very hesitantly. And is Denver still out in plain view?
I would say no.
You move him back into the barn.
Yeah, I kind of needed to prepare her for a dinosaur.
All right.
Maybe solid plan.
Yeah.
So she gets out of the car and she's got her little medical kit with her. And Isaac gets out the other side and he says, "Greetings. I am a bit uncomfortable to be back here, to be honest."
I
she
can
says-
imagine.
She's looking around, kind of bewildered. It's like, what exactly is this place? And oh my gosh, how much blood is that?
Mom, before you get worried, every one of us is fine. Everything is okay. You just have to reconsider a little bit. How can I put this? So you remember I told you about a friend, right?
Yes. Yes,
So
you
my
said a friend
friend-
fell?
Yes, but my friend happens not to be a person. It's four-legged.
What, you brought me up here for a dog or something?
A little bit bigger.
A horse?
What I'm trying to say is you're going to be a little bit shocked when you see it, but he's Denver, he's friendly, he has protected us, and we really would like if you could take care of him without fainting first.
Well, I'm not a vet, but okay. Show me where he is.
So I take her by the hand and kind of like by the back, like I can see it coming, and take her to where Denver is.
You have never heard your mom swear that much in your life.
Well, I swear a lot. Where did you think it came from?
Yes, but she gives new meaning to the words "blue streak" when she sees what you've got in that
Right.
barn.
Remember, he's friendly.
She's not angry or scared. She
No, she's
appears to be,
surprised.
yeah, she's very surprised. And giddy is the word.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's my mom.
Nice.
So she's
Hey.
very, very excited. How is this possible? This is an actual dinosaur. What?
Which brings me to the point: you can't say anything to anyone.
Oh my gosh! In this town? But surely one of the scientists must have made this or something. Somebody's got to know about it.
I don't know, but so far in this town, precisely with all the weird stuff going on and a dinosaur appearing out of the blue, we don't want people looking at us and wondering stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to be in danger.
Yeah, well, I guess we've had enough of that. You're right. I won't say anything, but come on, give me a hand here. This is definitely going to take more than two hands.
Sure.
So you introduce her to Denver, and she takes stock of all the injuries and covers them as best she can. She has to go inside and get some bed sheets to make dinosaur-sized bandages and find some duct tape to hold them on. But you eventually get the dinosaur bandaged up, and Jacob has been going around through the other barns, and he's gathered up whatever hay and straw and vegetable matter he can find so that Denver will have something to eat. This has been episode 16 of the 4 Seasons of Mad Science. I, Wagner, part 5. The Tales from the Loop RPG is based on the artwork of Simon Stollenhag and uses the Year Zero game engine. More episodes of Quantum Childhood and the Geek at Arms podcast can be found at geekatarms.com.